Okay, in part one of this video, we constructed this frequency distribution and we calculated some things, the mean, the standard deviation, and so forth. Now we're ready to construct a histogram, a graph, showing what's going on with our frequency distribution. So I'm going to click in cell E2 and drag down through all four of the frequency values. Notice I am not using that little box in the corner. I don't want to copy, I just want to select all of these values. Don't include the 55 at the bottom, just the four frequency numbers. Now go up to the top of the page, click Insert to get onto the Insert tab, and we want the column graph. So click on the button that looks like this to insert a column or bar chart and pick the first 2D column graph. Sometimes, depending on what version of Excel you're using, the graph will show up with a little box on the side that says Series 1. Mine didn't, but if yours does, delete that. Just click on it and hit the delete button. And I'm going to move this over so it's not overlapping any of my other work. Now, to connect the bars, I'm going to right-click on the second bar, and that selected all the bars. And in this pop-up box, I'm going to choose Format Data Series. So I clicked on where it said Format Data Series. And see where it says Gap Width. I'm going to slide that all the way to the left so that there are no gaps between the bars. So it should say 0%. The bars are now connected, and we can close this. Just hit the little X to close that out, make that part disappear. Now we're going to outline the bars. So in this first bar, I'm going to click somewhere in the bar. Notice there's these little circles at the corners of that bar. Now I'm going to go to the top of the page and click Format. And click Shape Outline. See where it says Shape Outline. If I click the little down arrow, I'm going to go down and just click where it says Automatic, first of all. Then click Shape Outline again, and this time go down, click where it says Weight, and then go over here and choose 2 1/4 point. Now, if you click outside the bars, you'll notice it did outline that first bar. It might just go ahead and outline all the bars for you, but if it doesn't, you have to go back and outline the others the same way. So I'm clicking the second bar, clicking Shape Outline, Automatic, Shape Outline, Weight, 2 1/4 points. Then I do that same thing for the third bar and the fourth. Now, add the frequency count on top of each bar. Here's how you do that. Right-click on one of the bars, and in the pop-up box, click on Add Data Labels, and above each bar, there's a little number for the frequency value, 17, 30, 7, and 1. Now, we're going to label the bars. Right now, they're just labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4, but we want to label them with the actual class limits. So right-click somewhere below the bars, and in the box that pops up, find where it says, let's see here. Select Data. There we go. And In the box that pops up, find horizontal category axis labels. Where is that? Here. So click on the Edit button and type in the following. Quotation mark, that's the double quotes, 0-4, close quotes, comma, quote 5 to 9, close quotes, comma, quote 10 to 14, close quotes, comma, quote 15 to 19, close quotes. Click OK, click OK again, and now we do have the class limits below each bar. Let's remove the line around the graph. Left click in the upper right corner of the graph, somewhere in the white area. Go to the top of the page, click Format. Go down to where it says Shape Outline and click on No Outline. And now if we click outside here, see there's no outline around the graph itself. Now we're going to add the axis labels and title. So make sure you're in the Home tab. Left click on any bar. At the top of the page, select Design. Then click the down arrow of Add Chart Element over at the far left. Click Axis Titles, Primary Horizontal, and a little box showed up below the horizontal axis. Right now it just says Axis Title, but I want to change that. I'm going to click inside there, delete the words, and type in number of distractions. Well, I actually don't want to hit enter. I want that all to be on one line, but I do want that to be bold. So to make it bold, go to the Home tab, hit bold. That made it bold. And I guess that looks okay, but if you wanted to pull it down a little so it's not quite so close to these labels, you can. And click on where it says 0-4. There's a box around all the numbers. So with the box around them, I can click on bold and that'll make those bold. Now I need a vertical axis label. So left click any box again, go back up to Design, add Chart Element, Axis Titles, Primary Vertical. And so there's a little box there that I'm going to click in and delete the words that are there right now, and instead type in frequency of students. And I want that to be bold. So there's that. And I want to maybe pull that over to the left a little so it's not quite so close to these numbers. And if I click on these frequency numbers and then click bold, that should make those bold. And now we need to change the title. So I clicked on the title at the top of the chart. I'm going to delete the word there and change it to number of distractions. And let's make that font size 11. So it looks similar to the rest of what we got here. Make it bold. And okay, that's it. We've got our histogram for this frequency distribution. I'm going to save my work. And now I'm going to go in and submit it, just like we did with the others. So just like before on Canvas, in the project module, this time find where it says question 4. Click on that, and it will take you to the page where you can submit the assignment. So choose the file, Go to where you have that saved on your computer or whatever. Click on the file, click open, click submit assignment, and you should be done.